Today we'll be classifying polynomials. Don't forget, take notes and do the survey. When classifying polynomials, you need to remember that expressions have names, just like you do. Their first name is their degree. The degree is their highest exponent. So when I'm looking at these examples, what do they have in common? Well, each of them have a highest exponent. Well, they don't have an exponent, so their degree would be 0. So we call this a constant. When we look at these examples, again, what do they have in common? Well, look at their exponents. The highest exponent of each one is 1, so these are linear. Looking at the next examples, what do they have in common? Their highest exponent, their degree is 2, so these are quadratic. And the final examples, their highest exponents are 3, so we call these cubic. Now their last name is their number of terms. Mono. What does this prefix mean? It means 1. A monomial is the product of non-negative integer powers of variables. Consequently, a monomial has no variable in its denominator. It has one term. That's the important part. A monomial has one term. So these are examples of monomials. Terms are separated by plus and minus signs. So since none of these expressions are adding or subtracting anything, this is a monomial. Now, bi. What words start with the prefix bi? Bifocal, bisical, bilingual. So this prefix means 2. So what do you think binomial might mean? Well, a binomial is the sum of 2 monomials. It has 2 unlike terms. So in these examples, you can see each one has 2 terms. Each one is separated by a plus or minus sign. Tri. What words have tri as a prefix? Well, tricycle. And a tricycle has 3 wheels. So what do you think trinomial means? A trinomial is the sum of 3 monomials. It has 3 unlike terms. So here are some examples. And as you can see, each one has 3 terms. Remember, each term is separated by a plus or a minus sign. Now, poly, this prefix means many. A polynomial is the sum of 1 or more terms. So all of these are polynomials. So here are some examples. Take a look. You don't need to write these down, but I do strongly advise you to pay attention. So when I'm looking at x cubed plus 8x, remember the first name is by the degree, the highest exponent. It's 3. So that makes this a cubic, and then how many terms? 1, 2, binomial. So this is a cubic binomial. Now look at the second one. What's the highest degree? Well, it doesn't have a degree, so it's 0. So this is just a constant, and how many terms? Just 1. So this is a monomial, constant monomial. Looking at the next one, the highest exponent is 2. So we name the degree of 2 is a quadratic with 1, 2, 3 terms. So this is a trinomial, quadratic trinomial. And finally, be careful with this last one. The exponent is 1. So this is a linear, and then how many terms? Just 1 term, monomial. So a linear monomial. Try naming the examples at the bottom of your page. If you need more time, just pause the video. Come on, try the problems. You will not get full credit for this video if they're blank tomorrow on your sheet. So by tomorrow, make sure everything is filled out on your notes. Take the survey now on the website and bring your questions and notes tomorrow to class. Those last 6 better be filled in.